Hey guys, Logan. We're up to season 14, episode 7 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
Okay, let me see. No. Yep. No.
Did that say 1201?
Stop playing around.
I don't know.
Take another one.
1202,
but, you know, make
something
it
like
good
that.
this time. And some beautiful vacation shots for my Instagram. Oops, I'm recording. Your foot is super down.
What the hell? What the hell?
We need an ambulance. Where? K Street, 18. Quick, your jacket. We gotta put pressure on his wounds. We're near the metro stop. It's taking so long.
Everyone secure the scene.
Okay, let's go. Clear a path for the EMTs. Make way.
All right, I need a hard target search on every building, bureau, restaurant, residence, department store, clothing store, grocery store.
Hey.
Unit Chief Francis. Unit Chief Andrew Mendoza, Washington Field.
What
about CCTV footage or security cameras?
Well, these three are going to be our best bet. We sent an officer.
What the hell?
Damn.
The first call came in a few minutes after noon.
Yeah, and every half hour since we've got another attack.
Charles O'Neill just died. Their first victim, he died from his injuries.
Bitch.
This manhunt just turned into a homicide investigation.
Yeah.
And I want them vetted. Any and all personnel going in or out of the scene we need vetted. This guy sticks to pattern. We've got less than 30 minutes before he strikes again. Let's make it count.
Got it.
What the hell? Well, this is wild off the bat.
FBI will run point.
And you put the district on citywide tactical alert?
Yes, I've got officers standing by. What should I say to the media?
Our
Nothing.
focus is on protecting the public.
As you all know, this is the third machete attack in the streets of Washington, D.C. in the last hour.
We've been asked to form a joint task force with the Washington field office. They need a profile. It's our job to get it to them.
What do we know so far?
There are 3 victims: Charles O'Neill, Carrie Carlson.
Witnesses described our attacker as an African-American male in his late 20s to early 30s.
The same guy every time?
He was wearing a white bandana over the lower half of his face, which that's a costume, a way for our unsub to distance himself from his actions.
Whatever the reason, I mean, it's all by design. I mean, somebody wants to create a spectacle, maybe even send a message.
Well, you think he's going to reach out to the media like the DC snipers?
Right now, he's letting his actions do the talking.
We have a ticking clock and 3 primary questions. What does our unsub want? Where is he headed next, and how is he selecting his victims? To that end, Reed, I need you to work up a geo profile.
Could they be
Look,
randomized?
Tara,
Are there
Mel,
any
Mel,
targets
technology.
or connection
We have to
between
figure out
them?
if these are victims of opportunity or if he's targeting them. Did they trace the call?
No, it was a burner phone, but that's not what got my attention.
What got your attention?
What am I looking at?
EMS call logs from this morning. But the anonymous call came in at 12:57 on the dot.
A full minute before any other.
That got me thinking, so I looked into previous incidents.
They were all
The second attack,
called in
anonymous
right
call
before.
came in at 12:30.
Dude wants
CCTV footage put
see if you can catch me. See, like I'm doing it. It's both the same
The
guy.
first one,
Was it 12:05 according to witnesses, but the first EMS call came in at 12:03. He's calling 911 himself.
how else do you explain somebody reporting the attacks before they happen?
27 minutes means something to him, and to stick to that schedule so carefully means that the timing of the attacks is as important to him as the victims themselves.
Also means that we only have 14 minutes left until the next attack, not 17.
Anything else?
Unless he randomly decides to stop right now. I'm done for the day.
Okay, okay, there.
Is it in slow-mo?
Just the frame. And on the inside. He looks wounded before any of this even started.
Question is, did he follow him here, or did he just pick him out of the crowd?
Yeah, not to mention there were dozens of people on the street. I mean, he could have chosen anyone. He could have attacked more than one.
No, he doesn't. He sticks with his man.
He sticks with one singular.
Sucks to be benched, but I just want to help in any way I can.
Good. I'm with the second victim, Carrie Carlson, and I just spoke with her parents.
Well, that's a rough part of town.
And they had no idea why she would even be there. Now, Carrie's reasons may have been innocent enough, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have a secret.
Some kind of secret life?
Exactly. I'll talk to Carrie's
Do
friends.
they all have a
There
secret
might be
life?
something there.
We'll run it down on this end, and I'll get back to you. Thanks, David. Now, Carrie lived and worked in Noma. She was attacked in Trinidad. This struck her family as odd, like Carrie was somewhere she didn't belong.
Well, look, Carrie was a single, successful, career-oriented graphic designer. I mean, she could have been in that neighborhood to meet a client or a friend.
What about the other two?
Yeah, the third victim, Park Ji-sung, married, 55. He was a line cook in Chinatown. Now, according to his wife, he was saving up to open his own restaurant.
She's got diversity in age, race, and background. I mean, if they're surrogates, for what?
For
He
what?
said that Carrie Carlson was found in Trinidad, a neighborhood where she didn't belong. Right. I mean, Charles O'Neill lived and worked in Anacostia, so what was he doing in Noma on a Tuesday?
Yeah, and Park Ji-sung should have been at his restaurant he worked out then.
So why was he on K Street?
Well, they were in the wrong neighborhood. The unsub picked them because they stood out.
And if so, what is the unsub's connection to all three of
That's
these neighborhoods?
drastic.
So he'd need transportation, something that would blend in regardless of the area, like a service van.
And given the time it would take to get from one neighborhood to the next, find his victims, plan his escape, etc., it's clear he knows the city as only a local would.
So he attacks, abducts, and so on. Where are we on time?
8 minutes, 53 seconds.
Shit,
Coordinate
dude.
with Metro PD. Let's see if we can buy ourselves some time and get out in front of him.
Francis, we need to start talking about possible motives.
I've got officials in my ear worried that this could be some sort of act of terrorism. You said that the violence here has been deliberately sensational. The desire for this unsub to be seen speaks to someone on a mission.
Yes, but there's been no mass
Yes.
casualty event.
Yes, and it makes
target
no
selection of his
sense.
Victims fights against the broader idea of
Yeah.
terrorism. He's leaving them suffering and bleeding on
With
the
the
front. Yes, he's
chance of
angry,
being saved.
He's motivated, but if this was political, why call 911? He's giving them a chance to survive.
This matches the suspect's bandana.
We should clear this garage. You may have a vehicle if you're looking to boost one.
You two take the south entrance, Chief Wagner.
We'll take the north.
Yes, ma'am.
What the shit?
Hands up!
I need an ambulance. I have a suspect down.
I saw him trying to break into that car. He has on the green jacket. He said on the news, and the machete. He has the machete.
It's not him.
Wait, it's him, isn't it? Damn it! It's him, isn't it? He's the machete killer, right? Here. No, I thought. No, he looks like the guy. He has on the green jacket. He looks like the guy. I thought it was him.
You fucking idiot.
I thought it was him. He looked like the guy.
Jesus Christ. So you just randomly shoot somebody?
You are not responsible for this. There's no way to predict a kid with a gun is going to try to play hero.
Victim's name is Peter Sala, is heading to surgery right now. He's in critical condition. Peter's 24, single, works down the street as a handyman. He's on a job all morning. He headed out to get some piping to finish at work, ordered the keys to his car in his pocket.
I want a full search of all the surrounding buildings. Our unsub was here. And we have less than 5 minutes.
Right.
The movements of this unsub, they're calculated. He takes a working class family man and kills him in an upscale community. And then he takes a well-to-do graphic designer and drops her off in a seedy neighborhood.
Our unsub grabs Carrie, puts her in the car, closes the door, locks it, runs around to the other side of the car, gets in, closes the door, locks it, starts the car, and drives.
And all the while holding a machete on Carrie?
And she doesn't fight back or make a run for it. That doesn't make sense.
Unless
Unless they were drugged. There's another.
he has a partner.
We're looking for a team.
Usually it's just me and my guys talking it over. We don't normally do profiles.
Just follow my lead, you'll be fine.
Everybody settle?
We can now say with confidence that we're looking for a pair of statement-oriented spree killers.
These partners are believed to be in their late 20s to early 30s, African-American males.
Our unsubs are probably bonded by a shared grievance.
Examination of the wound patterns dictates that both of these men have had hands in these attacks. They're taking turns. So while one may be dominant over the other, they are equal participants, equally dangerous.
Our suspects are abducting their victims, designed to question our assumptions about who belongs where. Inequality, privilege, class. Our unsub's anger is focused on something along those lines.
We need to concentrate on recent flashpoints in the city's history. Bad shooting, suspicious death.
Anything that would have caused a backlash or controversy within the community.
In addition to the man checkpoints going up around the district, we need to be looking at arrest records, complaints, threats.
These two are out there. We know what we're looking for. Let's get to work.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I read about that. Residents are upset about some of the efforts to gentrify the neighborhood.
Yeah, they're trying to turn the area around Heights Park into luxury condos.
Well, that would certainly fit with their mission statement.
Well, they're just canvassing these 2 blocks, but nothing here near the park.
Call Luke. Have him meet you there with a couple of plainclothes officers. Take a look.
Oh?
They're late, but there's no way they're not showing up now once they finally got everyone's attention. Hail of bullets or suicide by cop?
Oh, it's likely true for the dominant. Whose sense of agreement?
Hey, Garcia. I just intercepted a 911 call. There's been another attack.
Where?
Right there, right where you are. Help! I need help! Somebody!
This is SSA Luke Alves. I need an ambulance immediately. We're in a residential parking lot on 16th, 700.
That was more secluded, though.
Don't move, okay? Go, Luke. We're fine.
Officers, come with me. Let's go.
Hey, stay back. Hey, come on, man. Turn that off. FBI, turn your phone off.
Let's go back to the first victim, Charles O'Neill. Our unsubs took a big risk going after a guy like that first.
FBI,
You guys,
turn your phone
this is live. This is happening right now.
Son of a bitch.
I don't want to see any of this on the news. We need to shut this feed down immediately.
Get the plane!
VT6J94?
He's been stabbed multiple times. Multiple stab wounds.
JJ, you have my permission to sock that guy in the face.
Come back to us.
He must have hit an artery. He's lost too much blood.
Going again. Clear.
Did he get stabbed too?
He's gone. Sorry.
He's dead. No, he's not dead. There's got to be something else that they can do.
Garcia. Restart the clock.
This is intense.
FBI, don't move!
Put your hands in the air!
Drop the weapon now!
That looks like him. Maybe.
Turn around. Hands behind your head.
So we have one in custody. Dude.
700.
Nice work.
Okay, but I'm focused on the guy who just died. Why was he the only one that was
ran, the other one drove
secluded?
off. We've got uniforms canvassing the area. Now, upon contact, this suspect surrendered. No fight. He's got no ID, hasn't said or asked for anything.
But he surrenders makes me think he must be the submissive in the partnership.
How do you want to do this?
We need to get him talking. See if we can get him to give up his accomplice. I'll do it alone. I think he'll respond to someone less authoritative than his partner. I'm Emily Prentice. I'm with the FBI. You can call me Emily. What's your name? You have a name, right? There's still time to do the right thing. I know this wasn't your idea. And this isn't what you really want.
1846, 1845, 1844, 18...
This is not a game.
No, it isn't, Emily.
What is your name?
TikTok, Emily. TikTok.
What's next?
Well, we've disrupted their ability to abduct and to transport their victims. So now the dominant not only has to pick his next victim, but his next spot.
Maybe a mall or a museum, park.
Right, so more wealthy, something that represents progress, but at the same time, at this point, it's personal to them.
He's taunting us. As long as his partner's still out there, the mission continues. He knows it.
Yeah, we can't just keep making runs at him. He's gonna lawyer up.
In 15 minutes, it won't matter.
No one else dies today.
Go after a guy like Charles O'Neill first. Well, I just got off the phone with O'Neill's wife. She told me that outside of his day job, he would moonlight as a bouncer. He worked in Anacostia at a club called Hard Times. Last week there was a stabbing. A young man died, bled to death.
At Hard...
I found it buried in the weekly beat report. Young man's name was Tom Wells, 18 years old, born and raised in the district. He survived by his two older brothers, James and Marcus Wells.
There you go.
James is the oldest. He raised both of the other two, and their mom died when they were young. You've arrested Marcus.
That would be
James
him.
is still out there. Looks like their brother's funeral was yesterday.
What about the
That's
incident
the trigger.
itself? Did they arrest anyone?
What the hell am I missing here? If the guy that stabbed their brother is sitting in jail, why are they still out here carving up innocent people?
Okay, go back to the profile. Inequality, class, injustice. It's possible they feel Charles O'Neill bears some blame for Tom's death, but Charles is like them. He's from a similar neighborhood and economic background. Striking him first draws a direct parallel between their brother's death and everyone else's.
There's no way Marcus is going to give up his brother.
Maybe not, but for the first time today, we have the upper hand. I am sorry about the loss of your brother. He seemed like a good kid. Graduating top of his class.
Wow, damn.
Tom was a freshman at Hall Ridge University. I'm gonna level with you, Marcus. There are only two ways for this to end, and I don't think you want to bury another brother this week. I need you to tell me where James is. So you think this is what Tom would have wanted? For you to kill a bunch of innocent people in his name? See, I think he would have been ashamed.
No, he would have understood what we were trying to say.
Marcus, whatever point you were trying to make is irrelevant now. You've killed two people.
Dude,
you've critically
your point is out the window.
This is over.
There are other ways to make a
Your
point.
only option is to talk to me, to tell me where James is.
You're just a piece of shit.
You've got a chance here to do the right thing.
The right thing?
Why 27, Marcus? Why not 26?
Is that how long it took for the police to get there?
I ask myself that question every day. Every damn day.
What does 27 mean?
Everything. It means everything. I'm done talking. I want a lawyer.
How much time do we have?
Less than 10 minutes.
What do you think?
27 minutes has been staring us in the face this whole time.
That could be how long it took.
Marcus and his brother think that where you live not only determines your quality of life, but your quality of care.
Your zip code determines your fate. That's why they're moving these people back and forth.
How
I'm trying to
fast?
the disparity in response times. That's why they call 911.
The night Tom died, I bet we're gonna find out it took 27 minutes for help to arrive. Tom probably bled to death in the street, in his brother's arms.
Oh, jeez, this is awful. They called 911 9 times, and for whatever reason, it took the ambulance 27 minutes to get there. Tom was pronounced dead at the scene.
When I mentioned that Tom was a freshman there, Marcus lost it.
You think that's where James is headed?
I think they're grieving for what they've lost. This future that was ripped away from their brother and their family, and Hall Ridge is a part of that.
An innocent student would, in essence, be a perfect stand-in for their brother.
The ultimate surrogate.
Hall Ridge isn't
Damn.
far, just a few miles away.
Yeah, it's almost like they've been heading there this whole time.
Great.
Students out of here, please.
This way.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, FBI, I need you to head inside, okay?
Wait a second. I'm with the FBI. Go.
Ladies, I need you to take the doors from me, okay?
Oh boy.
Guys, take the doors from me, okay?
Oh boy.
Guys, take it inside. Come on, in the house.
Status report. Mendoza.
Don't!
Do you copy?
Don't! Yes? Look at me. Look at me. You're gonna be okay.
Oh god.
Okay? You're gonna be okay. Fed. I'm the guy you want.
Oh, God.
Okay? Let her go. Come on, brother. Let her go. Take me.
FBI, get out of the way! Get out of the way! James, drop the weapon. We have you surrounded. This is over now.
No, it ain't. You gonna feel what it's like. You gonna feel what it's like to watch someone you care about bleed to death in front of you.
That's not proving a point, man.
27 minutes and no one can. You think he's got 27 minutes?
What happened to your brother was a tragedy. Mistakes were made.
No, it wasn't a mistake.
I know you're talking him down, but there comes to a point. This man is bleeding out right now. I feel like you have a shot. So, throw out your best lines as quickly as possible.
And they still let him die in the street.
But we can't control what happens around us or to us. We can only control how we respond. I don't want to shoot you. Do you see those news crews over there?
She's pulling out the solid lines.
I'm gonna let you tell your story so we can make sure that what happened to your brother never happens again.
Oh, I thought he was farther gone than that. Holy shit. Nice. Alright. Thank God.
Stay down. Stay down.
I was like, we don't have time to be going back and forth for like 5 minutes. This man is not gonna make that.
You're gonna be fine. I've got you. Help is coming. You're gonna be fine.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, we got him.
That was a hell of a punch.
Yeah, it was.
Peter Salah, the man our would-be hero shot, he's gonna pull through.
Oh, great. It's great. It's great. You know, you're DC's new celebrity.
He's gonna be fine?
I can't stop talking about you.
No freaking way.
Listen, your reputation, it doesn't do you justice.
Anyway, when are you getting out of here?
Soon. I hope. My vital organs are in place, so there's that.
Good. Because, I did save your life. Least you could do is buy me a beer or something.
Yeah. I might even be able to take you to dinner. It's just going to be out. Maybe a ball game. Get you one of those little hats. The ice cream in it.
I love those things.
It sounds like a date.
Yeah. That'd be a date.
Prentice.
I'll think about it.
Oh, man. That was great. Prentice. Well, yeah, and that does open up a whole nother topic of reality. Response times, the amount of people that are out there that can help you, which I think is a big advocate for why I believe you should own a ways of protecting yourselves, in my opinion, because it can take 15, 20 plus minutes for help to get to wherever you're at. That's just how it is. And you could, label that many, many different reasons. I personally think, especially nowadays, I think the resources are just not really there, especially across the board. I don't think there's enough help. I don't think there's enough resources. I don't think there's enough people, training, you name it. I think there's a lot of issues in that department, and like with many topics, I think, when it comes to, I guess this is politics. Whenever there's a conversation about anything where it's police, guns, crime, whatever, it's all tied back to politics in some way, but I guess the point here is, when it comes to topics like that, and the reason why nothing ever seems to get done is because everyone's this or that, and no one seems to grasp the idea that you can't be this or that. You gotta be, if you want to get something done. My personal opinion is I think there needs to be more training, more funding, and more stuff being thrown into, the medical department, the police departments, the services like that, the surveillancing of cities, all this other stuff that I think would be significantly better in improving things like this instead of just one way or the other, which seems to be why nothing really ever gets done. Or if something gets done, it's like bad because there's no integration of, you have to try to please multiple people, but nobody ever goes into the idea of realistic expectations in politics and in ways of fixing things or solutions of today's world. It's never, oh, let's do it this way so we can compromise and make everything the best, because honestly that's probably the best solution. No, the idea is this way or that way, and we ain't going that way, so we want this way, and there's nothing I am compromising for, and that's just, you're never gonna get anything done, and it's not realistic. Let's be honest. Not realistic. A lot of opinions are just simply not realistic. Or they're dumb. Because they're too heavily one-sided. That's why politicians suck, man. That is why politicians suck. They're so ridiculous. I'm gonna say this to get your vote, even though it's unrealistic. So, the guy who shot the other guy like an absolute idiot, I guess he lived? I really thought he died, but that's a 10 to 20 year sentence right there. Now, when I say 10 to 20, it could be 10, it could be 20. That doesn't mean it's 10. Just throwing that out there. Somebody might be like, how could you give him a 10-year sentence for shooting an unarmed man and the wrong man? That should be 25. I'm like, well, I did say 10 to 20. I'm going minimum to max. And then with the other two, I have 2 counts of murder. 1525. 4 counts of kidnapping. I think it's 4. 2 to 4. And then I have 4 counts of attempted murder. I'll go 10 to 20 on that. All of that added together is 78 years. Get screwed. And that's how we're gonna do that. What did we learn from this? Screw politicians. Even though it wasn't really politician based. But they're the reason why we always have problems. On to the next episode. Season 14, episode 8 of Criminal Minds is coming up next. You can get these videos early, simplereactions.com, patreon.com/simplereactions, up to 20 weeks before they air. You don't have to. You don't have to. Everyone who is doing it, I very, very much appreciate it. Like, I'm over here, like, eating tacos tonight, and I'm like, damn, my patrons helped me eat these tacos tonight. I'm eating today because of you. Thank you. I appreciate this meal that I am eating, so I can come out and make these videos. Very much appreciated. And even if you're not a Patreon and you're like watching these on YouTube, I'm like, bro, you clicked on this video, you gave me like 2 cents. I appreciate those 2 cents, because that is 2 cents I did not have. That is like extra cheese on my tacos. Like, thank you, man. That taco is good. I am appreciating that taco. I am feeling extra great watching Criminal Minds right now because I got that taco and that cheese. Thank you. Anyways, moving on. Next episode. I will see y'all next time.